States called Africa, Haiti, and other countries that they from a shithole country. They should stop doing what? They should stop giving visas or doing what? Bringing people from shithole countries like Africa. But I have a lot to talk about this issue, and first I will not start by criticizing. I will first start by thanking the United States of America, not Donald Trump. The United States of America for giving the opportunity for people to come to this country, which is called the land of opportunity, where you can literally achieve your dreams and your goals, right? This opportunity has been helpful to not only thousands of people, but millions of people across the world. America is a great country, and America was not built by Americans. It was built by who? Foreigners. That is the history of America. And we thank America with their policies and the strategy they've been using to help people. Do you know how many people America have been helping with a green card lottery? He doesn't know. So we're going to first by thanking America for giving us the opportunity for us to come from a shithole country to America and make it out of nowhere in America. But concerning Donald J. Trump, I just want to say Donald Trump is he is a realist. Okay, I have a saying in me where I always tell my people, like, focus on the solution, don't focus on the problem. So right now I'm focusing on the solution. The damage has already been done. What is the solution to it? He said, we from Africa, we from shithole country. But Mr. Donald J. Trump, I want to bring this in the table, like, oh, I was not given $1 million when I turned 17 years old. My dad did not give me even $1, but I made it out of it. So I bet you to just take this as a challenge. Go give somebody in Africa $1 million and see where that person is going to be within 5 years in Africa. Okay, you did good. You are a successful businessman. You are a realist. And as a president of the United States of America, I don't see you as in that office to be using such word that is going to affect thousands, not only thousands, millions, not only millions of people across that continent. Africa has been one of the richest continents in the world, but what is happening? These European power are still making it to be called a shithole country. If you don't believe me, check all the presidents who are in Africa. How many years have they been in power? Because why? They still listening to their colonial masters like Christopher Columbus. People who were coming over there in Africa, colonizing Africa and taking all their resources, implementing people to be president. Most of these people are still president. Presidents have been there for 45 years and they're still listening to you guys. So how do you expect a country to grow when you guys are still supplying them with weapons? You still funding them, giving all kinds of resources to these dictators in Africa. When the youths are there, are growing in a very rampant rate, this youth who can evolve Africa, can change Africa to a different dimension. But what are you guys still doing? Still extorting our raw materials. And when we have the opportunity to come here to enjoy a little bit of our benefit, you call us we from a shithole country. I want to say this. How many Africans have you seen in the street begging for money? We're not that lazy. We're not from a shithole country. We're from the grass. We're going to grace. Some of you guys were just born to grace, and you guys are just there in grace, don't know what the definition of grass is. We started from the bottom and we're here, okay? Many people from Africa go to every hospital you go in America. You must find African doctor, African RN nurses. These people are taking care of your family members who are old and still in the hospital. There are doctors who are taking care of you when you're sick. These people in Africa are not shithole people. We from Africa, we're not shithole. There are many Africans who own successful businesses and they are employing Americans. We are not from shithole country. Africa is not a shithole country. And we are going to prove that we're not from a shithole country. So, Mr. President, for you using that word that we're from a shithole country, you don't want, since they don't want to pass your immigration law, you've banned the DV lottery, and we have to swim through the Atlantic Ocean before coming here, we're still going to come to America. There must be a way. There is going to be a way to come to America. If you guys don't want us to be in America, stop funding these dictators in Africa. Stop giving them powers for them to be in the office for decades and decades and decades of years. A president cannot be for more than 40 years in power. And you guys are just still sitting down, doing nothing. What are you guys fighting for? Sending military people to Iran, Iraq to fight for their oil and diamonds and whatever. Why in Africa you doing what? Supplying them with weapons so they can be what? Still be in power. So when you say you need this amount of gold, they're going to send it to you. You need this amount of raw material, they're going to give it to you. So you call us shithole country. But I tell you, it's not going to end this way. Africa is not going to be a shithole country. Africa is going to be one of the greatest countries in the world. Believe it or leave it. Right? It started how many years? 1,000 years ago. As just a jungle. A jungle where they thought only animals were living in there. People who live in Africa are human beings who stays in the trees like monkeys. But we're going to change it. We've been growing. Believe it or leave it. There's going to be a time where people are going to be paying flight to Africa. Africa is going to be that land, that promised land. That land that is going to save everybody. It's not a prophecy. It's not an illusion. It's a fact. This is a fact I'm telling you about. And when that time comes, we will be open-minded to receive everybody across the world so they can come and enjoy the facilities in Africa. And we should not be like the people who are hating on our skin colors, or people who are hating because we're successful, or they see that if they drop back and they leave us as a continent to be on our own, we're going to be great. We're not going to be like them. We're going to be open-minded. Because Africa is made up of natural resources, natural ideas, natural human beings, natural mindset of people. And we're not just going to be extraordinary or extravagant like the European powers. Like those who were just born with a silver spoon and don't know what a silver spoon is, and don't know what silver spoon is. There are people who were born with no silver spoon, but they made it up there, and they in the same rank with you. All right, you want to check? You're not the richest person in the world, but your daddy gave you $1 million. Give me $1 million within a year, then we're going to see where he's going to land me to. Give somebody in Africa $1 million. See where the person is going to end up in 1 year. Give somebody in Haiti or wherever $1 million. See where they're going to end to. We all are one. We all are human beings. We all are creatures of the world. Why are we hating on each other? We all are going to die. We all are God creation. We all have the same blood vessel. You have 2 eyes, I have 2 eyes. I have 5 fingers, you have 5 fingers on each hand. I have 10 fingers, you have 10 fingers. I have 2 hands, you have 2 hands. I have a heart, you have a heart. The only thing that is different is the skin color. And God does not look the skin color, alright? Because all of us are going to die anyway. And when we die, all of us are going to go in 6 feet. Whether they bury you with a glass or with gold and diamond, you're still gonna be 6 feet. So why are we hating? Why are we hating on black people? Why are black people also hating on their fellow black people? Why are white people hating on black people? Why are Asians hating on Asians? Why are Asians hating on black people? Why are white people hating on Asian and black people? And why is all the hatred? Why is it all the hatred? We all are God creation, and we should live as one. maybe political differences, social differences, economic differences, it is not going to change the fact that we are all human beings. And we should stand up, because this is a century where we don't need to be like those in the 80s. The world is evolving, and soon, Africa, my country, will be that country that's going to save everybody in the world. Thank you for joining the Blake Talk Show. For those who don't know, press the subscribe button down. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos for the Blake Talk Show. And I will see you guys again next week for another edition for the